Hello fellas. Welcome back to Top 5 Choices. This is Haley from Top 5 Choices, and I hope you all are doing good. In today's video, I am going to do a detailed review and pick the top 5 best budget TVs, 2022. After doing proper researches, we came to the conclusion that meets the best in terms of overall. Kindly leave a like if you find this helpful, and I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications if you haven't. We will be also providing affiliates link to purchase from Amazon. Kindly use it for best offers and purchase from anywhere in the world. We'll be back with more videos. The Amazon Fire TV Omni series is a very basic, entry-level 4K TV. Along with the Amazon Fire TV 4 series, it's one of the first Amazon-branded TVs. It improves on the 4 series marginally, with Dolby Vision support on the larger sizes and better build quality. It's great for a dark room, with excellent contrast and good black uniformity. It's bright enough to handle glare in most rooms, as long as you don't have a lot of natural light. It has a great selection of streaming apps, and it can remove jitter from any source, which is uncommon for a 60Hz TV. The remote has built-in voice controls, and there are microphones on the TV for hands-free control. Unfortunately, it also has many of the same flaws as the 4 series. It has disappointing accuracy out of the box, with just a basic white balance calibration system. It also has a slow response time, resulting in noticeable blur behind fast-moving objects. The Amazon Fire TV Omni series is an okay TV overall. It's alright for watching movies in a dark room, as it has excellent contrast. It's a decent choice for watching TV shows in a bright room, but it's not ideal for sports or video games due to the slow response time. Sadly, HDR adds almost nothing to movies or games, as it can't get very bright in HDR, and it can't display a wide color gamut. Finally, it's not recommended for PC use, as text looks blurry. The Amazon Fire TV Omni series has decent build quality overall. The stand feels quite sturdy, and it supports the TV well. The back metal panels are solid, with very little flex, but the plastic portions around the inputs and base mounts aren't as solid. Overall, it feels better than the Amazon Fire TV 4 series, with more premium materials and better construction. The LG Nano 80 is a lower mid-range 4K TV with okay overall performance. It's a larger variant of the LG Nano 81 and offers similar performance and features, except there isn't any local dimming. It has an IPS panel with fairly wide viewing angles, but that comes at the cost of its low contrast ratio, and blacks appear gray when viewed in the dark. Despite missing many gaming features, it has a decent response time and incredibly low input lag, so it's a good choice for casual gaming. Unfortunately, HDR content doesn't pop how it should because it doesn't get bright in that mode, but it displays a wide color gamut for HDR content. Lastly, LG's WebOS is easy to use, and the LG Content Store has a great selection of apps available to download. The LG 75 Nano 80 UNA is an okay TV for most uses. It's decent for watching TV shows or sports and performs best in wide seating arrangements due to its wide viewing angles. It's good for gaming thanks to its incredibly low input lag and decent response time. However, it's not a good choice for watching movies in dark rooms because it has a low contrast ratio and there's no local dimming feature. The LG 75 Nano 80 UNA has a decent, yet simple, design. It doesn't have a premium look like other models in the NanoCell series, such as the LG Nano 81, and looks more like the LG UN 7000. It has somewhat thick bezels and the stand consists of 2 feet instead of the center-mounted stand found on higher-end models. The stand is made of metal feet and it's almost as wide as the TV itself, so you need a large table to place it on. Sadly, the feet can't be placed inwards to accommodate smaller tables. The stand supports the TV well, but there's still some wobble. The LG 75 Nano 80 UNA has a decent build quality. It's mainly metal and feels fairly sturdy. However, the back where the inputs are flexes a bit, and the TV wobbles slightly, but it's not bad. The HISENSE 6G is an entry-level TV in HISENSE's 2022 ULED lineup. It's a budget-friendly model that delivers better picture quality than most other low-cost TVs, and it rivals more expensive options, but it's limited on extra features. It has a VA panel that performs well both in dark and bright rooms as it displays deep blacks for a great darkroom viewing experience, and even in bright rooms, it gets bright enough to fight glare. It comes with Android TV as its built-in smart interface, which has a ton of apps available to download but takes a bit of time to learn. It supports both Dolby Vision and HDR10+, so it can stream your favorite content no matter which format it's in. Unfortunately, it's limited to a 60Hz refresh rate and HDMI 2.0 bandwidth, so you can't use it for high frame rate gaming, and it doesn't support any variable refresh rate (VRR) technology to reduce screen tearing. The HISENSE U6G is a great TV for watching movies. It has excellent contrast and outstanding black uniformity, so it displays deep, dark blacks in dark rooms with only a bit of blooming around bright objects. It also has a decent local dimming feature to further improve contrast. It upscales lower resolution content well, which is great if you still have a large collection of DVDs. Unfortunately, it doesn't remove jitter from 60p/i sources, so it can't improve the appearance of motion if you watch movies from a cable box. The HISENSE U6G looks like a bit of a mix of the HISENSE H8G and the HISENSE H6570G. The modern design has thin bezels on 3 sides and slim feet that require a wide table, but they aren't the most solid. The Samsung 8000 Australian dollars is an entry-level 4K TV that replaces the Samsung TU8000 from 2020. It's a simple model that lacks features like variable refresh rate (VRR) and HDMI 2.1 support, but that's somewhat expected from a budget-friendly option. It has a VA-like panel that performs best in dark rooms because it has a high native contrast ratio, but there's no local dimming feature to improve the black levels. It improves in a few areas compared to its predecessor, including its great reflection handling, so although it doesn't get very bright, it's not a bad choice for a room with a few lights. Sadly, it's not suggested for wide seating arrangements as it has narrow viewing angles that make the image look washed out from the side. The Samsung 8000 Australian dollars is decent for mixed usage. It's okay for watching movies thanks to its high native contrast ratio, but it doesn't have a local dimming feature. It's good for watching TV shows and decent for sports because of its great reflection handling, but it has narrow viewing angles. It doesn't have any gaming features and has a slow response time, but it still has low input lag. Sadly, it can't display a wide color gamut for HDR content and doesn't get bright enough to bring out highlights. The stand consists of 2 plastic feet that support the TV well. You can customize the feet to place the TV in a higher vertical position, in photo, to place a soundbar in front, or it can be placed closer to the table as seen here. Footprint of the 55-inch stand, 42.6 inches by 11.1 inches. The height of the lower position is 1.78 inch, and the higher one is 3.08. The back of the Samsung 8000 Australian dollars has similar etched horizontal lines as other Samsung TVs. It doesn't offer much in terms of cable management, but you can run cables through the clips in the feet and the tracks in the back panel. The Samsung 8000 Australian dollars is much thinner than the Samsung TU8000 and should look great when wall-mounted. The Samsung 8000 Australian dollars has decent build quality. It's made entirely out of plastic that feels good, and the entire thing is well built together without any obvious issues. However, the back panel flexes a lot near the center and inputs, and you notice it even when plugging in an HDMI cable. The TCL 6 Series/R635 QLED is a flagship 4K LED TV. It's part of TCL's 6 Series lineup that includes the TCL 6 Series/R646 QLED and the TCL 6 Series/R648 8K QLED, and this model has Roku TV as its built-in smart interface. It's user-friendly and has a ton of apps available to download. It features mini LED backlighting that allows the screen to get bright, but even though it's meant to provide greater control over the local dimming zones, its full-array local dimming is mediocre. It has most advanced features people are looking for in a high-end TV, like a 120Hz panel and variable refresh rate (VRR) support, but it doesn't have HDMI 2.1 inputs, so it's not future-proof for console gaming. The TCL R635 is a very good overall TV. It's great for watching movies in dark rooms thanks to its fantastic contrast ratio, but sadly, its local dimming feature causes blooming around bright objects. HDR content looks great as the TV displays a wide color gamut, and it gets bright enough to make highlights pop. It also has great gaming features like a quick response time and VRR support, but it doesn't have HDMI 2.1 support. It's good for watching sports and shows in bright rooms, but it has narrow viewing angles if you have a wide seating arrangement. The stand is fairly wide, so you may need a large table to place the TV on. Footprint of the 55-inch stand, 42.1 inch x 13.6. The back of the TCL 55 or 635 looks a bit different from that of the TCL 6 series or 625. The top half is made from a shiny, glossy plastic that feels solid. The bottom half, where the inputs are, is made from matte plastic that feels a bit cheap. Cable management is serviced through the feet. The TCL 6 series mini LED has good build quality. The stand is solid, and the TV doesn't wobble all that much. The TV is mainly plastic, which sadly feels a bit cheap on the back. However, it's well built overall, and there aren't any obvious issues. This TV is a bit thick, mainly because of the bottom part where the inputs sticks out, which may be an issue if you wall mount it.